You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hello and welcome to Lucky Mini Food. Thanks for stopping by the mini kitchen today.
We really appreciate it.
And today we're going to be making spaghetti and meatballs.
Yes, we decided since the last video that since we already made fresh pasta, do a little bit different here and make a very popular spaghetti and meatballs dish.
And so we're going to do the meatballs first.
Yep.
So for that, we are going to need breadcrumbs, egg,
and some parsley,
Romano cheese,
and oregano. Now, there's probably 1,000 different ways to make a meatball. There's 1,000 different ways to prep a meatball.
Yeah.
Some people even just make the meat and put the raw meatballs right into the sauce.
I've never seen that before.
So we do it a little bit different. We fry them first, then we put them in the sauce. Now, we don't call it sauce, we call it gravy.
Yeah, it's gravy to us.
So there is an argument there that's been going on for years and years. Is it sauce or is it gravy? We are going to say gravy because that's what we're used to saying.
Okay.
So when we come back then, we will make the meatballs. And Audrey, you're going to do most of this, right?
Okay, yeah,
All right.
I will.
Cool, we'll be right back.
But we're going to go ahead and get started with the meatballs here. I have my ground beef.
Now, I've seen meatballs. People put raisins in them, chunks of bread. There's just so many different ways to make them.
Yeah, there's a lot of different variations.
Yep. I'm going to mix this up for you. Well, it looks like you might have enough. A lot of times we just put the egg right in.
Yeah.
Why don't you push that down in the middle a little so you get a little valley going there.
Okay.
I think you can put the whole egg in on that. There you go. And I'll just start handing you things.
Okay. A little messy here.
That's all
I
right.
spilled.
About one of each. Now we keep the seasoning to a minimum.
Yeah. And why is that?
Why is that? That's because you got the seasoning of the gravy, you got salted water in your pasta, you got a lot of spices already going on. So if you over season these, then I don't know. We're just not how we do it, I guess. Okay, there you go. Salt and pepper.
Just gotta mix this up.
Okay. And then we'll keep checking back now as this mixes, and then we'll come back and fry these up. But
Okay.
we'll adjust as we go and keep checking back. All right, that looks good, huh?
Yeah, it looks pretty much done.
All right, so get the stove started, a little oil. That gives us time to heat that up and make the meatball. So we'll come back, we'll test one, and then we'll complete this process here.
We're back. It's time to make the meatballs.
Sounds like time to make the donuts.
Huh, I guess it kind of does.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get ready for the gravy, which needs onion and garlic. See, now we're gonna put the onion and garlic in that.
Okay. I'm gonna make about 6.
6, okay, that's a good idea. Okay, get this in the garbage. Can't wait to have this. Been looking forward to it.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. When you make it for dinner.
Yeah. You know, some people think I'm going to cut my fingers when I do this, but it just kind of looks like maybe the angle I'm doing it looks like it's really close, but it's not.
Alright, let's see here. Let me test the pan.
Yes.
Just use a little. Oh, actually,
Good sizzle?
that's a good sizzle.
All right, put some in.
Let's see, we'll start a few. Looks good.
Okay. I think a clove and an onion is pretty good, so we'll do that. You might have a little extra, huh?
Okay. That's alright.
Okay, I'm set now, so we can get that ready for the gravy. We'll come back then as she continues there. I'm all set. And then we'll just maybe watch the meatballs fry. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Alright, it's gravy time.
Gravy time. That kind of reminds me of hammer time. Doo 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 doo. It's gravy time. I like how you said that. Your meatballs look spectacular, by the way.
Thank you.
We're just having fun in the kitchen, everybody. So a little olive oil. We're gonna get the onions and garlic started, right?
Okay.
And then we'll check back here because this is a process now to get everything going. And then we'll keep cooking that down and then start adding the tomato stuff. And then we will continue on making this gravy. Yeah, mix it up a little, but I'll let that cook. It looks cool. All right, while she's finishing that up, I'll move these over closer to you. We have diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and crushed tomatoes, 3 kinds. Coming back to our spices now, and then we'll also need a little bit of water, because normally we put a can in, and then a little bit of water, rinse it out, and put that in the pot. So whenever you want to put the...
What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead, put them in.
Okay. I'll start.
Yeah, see, try to put a little bit of each in, and then we'll see how much we have. Okay, next one. All right, that looks like it's gonna make a nice gravy, huh? And now the last one. That should bring you about 3/4 of the way, a little bit over half. All right, stop right there, that's good. All right, so we don't actually add any spices or seasoning. Maybe just give it a little bit of water. That'll thin it out just slightly. Sometimes we use tomato paste too. All right, that's good. And then we'll keep checking back. Now we don't put the meatballs in just yet or the seasoning until it comes to a boil. So
Okay.
we'll do that when we come back. All right, it's boiling. So now time for the oregano and the parsley and then some salt and pepper.
All right.
And let me help you out. I'll mix that up.
Pepper.
Oh, that looks good.
Or salt.
Yeah, that's the salt. I'll give you the honors of dropping in the meatballs.
Okay.
In their little warm bath. Their gravy bath. There you go.
Yum.
Ooh, that looks good. 2 more. I think we can fit all 6. Nice.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so we'll just cook this. Since the meatballs are already cooked, we just wait for the tomatoes to change color and cook.
Okay.
And we'll boil some water. And this meal is almost ready.
Alright, I'm gonna check the gravy.
It smells great.
Yes, it does. I'm so excited to eat this.
And then when you see the tomatoes changing colors, then you kind of know that you are cooking it down and it's going to be just right. And this looks like it's almost starting to boil, so salt it up. And then we will come back. Now, like we said, we are not making fresh pasta. We're using regular spaghetti, of course, for our scale and size.
Yeah.
We'll be back with that.
Okay, I'm gonna check this. I think it looks pretty good.
You think so?
I think it's done.
I hear the sounds of rolling boils, so I think we're ready to go.
Nice.
All right, so you get the honors of putting in the spaghetti. All right, so as this boils, we'll check back, and soon we will be tasting and eating our spaghetti and meatballs.
Yum.
All right, so now we're just gonna take the meatballs out and put them in a separate dish.
Yep.
Those look good.
They look really good, yeah. Oh, one more. Okay.
All right, let's do the pasta next. We'll be right back. All right, so I like to put some of the gravy on the bottom, and then I'll give you some of this.
Okay.
It's all set to go. I don't know if we can fit all that in there. All right, I'll put some in there. And then you put more gravy on the top, and then we're ready to serve. Of course, we gotta clean up just a little bit. Yeah, put a couple nice big scoops on there.
All right. It looks good.
All right, let's head over to the tasting table. All right, time for service. On the count of 3, you can do the honors. Count,
Okay,
and then we'll go.
1, 2, 3.
Look how nice that looks. All right, so I will start here. It's close to you. I will give you some spaghetti,
Okay.
and then you could top yourself off with a meatball.
Yum.
Ooh, I dropped one.
Meatball. Would you like extra sauce on yours when you give it?
Here, yeah, I'll do our guest next.
Okay.
Yeah, cheese. Just enough, huh?
Yeah.
There we go.
Here you go. Do a little.
Yeah, I'll have a little extra of the gravy on there. Did you call it sauce?
I mean gravy.
It's okay. That's where the fight starts. Here, I'll get the cheese. Mmm. It's like on top of Old Smoky.
Delicious.
You want cheese?
Yes, please.
Okay. That looks good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Now our friends. I'm gonna have to wash this now. I got it on. I lost one.
Looks like a little worm.
Yeah. And I like to twirl, but that's yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna show everybody a meatball, so let me grab a little knife here. So we'll cut one of these. You can just eat or do whatever you want there.
I'm gonna twirl.
Okay, so here's the inside. Nice and cooked all the way through. Excellent. Oh, you're twirling? Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Meatball first for
really
me. You know what we should have done? We should have done French bread. That would have been good. All right, so now. Perfect. I'm a twirler. Ooh, very nice.
I'll try the meatball.
Cooked perfect. I heard you slurping there when you were testing the pasta.
Yeah, I had to see if it was ready.
I know. That's the best job, actually, when you get to test it, the tester. I'm finishing my meatball. Perfect. Everything came out really nice. Meatballs came out great. Spaghetti and meatballs. We have no decision on what we're going to do next, do we?
No, I was thinking if we were going to do twice a week,
Yeah.
it would be the main dishes, every Friday, like normal, and then desserts.
So you want to do more desserts?
Yeah.
Like donuts
Oh, yeah.
and stuff
and
like
donuts.
that. That might be
that'd
good. I would say that is probably one of the best meals we've ever cooked in the mini kitchen.
Yeah, that was really good.
And you all realize as soon as the camera's off, it's almost gone within minutes.
Yeah, because it's so small.
Yeah, and tasty.
It is very good.
Excellent.
And until we see you next time,
Happy eating.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave,
What's up, Butch?
make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.